I think we've all heard the phrase, be the change you want to see in the world. It's not easy to be, it's not easy to be anything. You be an astronaut or a fireman or a policeman or a policewoman or a nurse. That's still not really being, that's just exercising a trade, using a skill. To be or not to be the change. Not be what you want to see, but be the change that you want to see. But really to be is not easy. So maybe the answer is to see the change you want to be in the world. Or see the change in the world that you want to be. Seeing. What is seeing? Seeing reason. Not a reason, not an excuse, not a truth. Reason. The highest form of logic, maybe. Reason. To see reason. You know, if damage is done, to see the reason why it was done. Was it an accident? Was it on purpose? Was it out of anger? Was it out of silliness? Negligence? What was the motive for the action? Because there lies the crime in the motive. So if the motive, if the crime lies in the motive, do we know our motives in life? To be? To see? To change the way we see the world changes the way the world responds, or the way we respond to the world, the way you respond, the way I respond. If you see somebody as being a threat, that is who you will be. You'll be somebody who feels at threat. Whereas if you see another person maybe in need instead of as a threat, then maybe you see yourself as a saviour or somebody who can help. And then your responses, your micro responses, your body language, everything, your words, the speed in which of your delivery of words, the honesty, the melody in your voice, everything about you would be different depending on the way you see the situation. To see. The seeing's not everything, then doing is seeing without doing is worth nothing. To just see. And doing without seeing can be quite dangerous and inefficient. And if we was to look at one aspect in life that we would aspire to, it would be efficiency, energy efficiency. Getting the most out of the least. And so when we see the best way, or the best way that we can see is the way we can do. And that which we see that is applicable and useful can be done. Sometimes we have to accept wearing a different mask on the outside world, wearing a different persona, keeping our thoughts maybe to ourselves at times, thinking twice about what we're going to say, to help others see, so they may do the right thing. Seeing can be observation. We can see around in nature, we can see how the nature works on the outside. We can see its patterns, its cycles, its self-sustainability, that which lasts forever, and that which is eternal is true. That which is changing is temporary. And you and I, there's a part of us, a part of that seeing and a part of that doing that's been happening and will happen forever. Changing the way we see will change the world, and sometimes that seeing is abstract. It's not a form of ignorance, only seeing what you want to see, or make-believe. No, it's just a way of changing, applying more reason. You can see things two ways and choose to align yourself with the better way, to give the benefit of the doubt. If you can't prove if something is good or evil or back to front, then you can only hold both options, both possibilities, both potentials in mind. Two scenarios, win, fail. True, false. Truth, lies. The opposites, and not to have to choose one in the seeing. In reason to be able to see different potentials and then choose the one that's applicable. You have to be careful not to choose paranoia and say that, the best form of defense is attack. Kindness is sometimes the best strategy, because I think everybody wants kindness, wants harmony, and even though people may be aggressive or have prejudices against each other, there still has to be a level of kindness. We can all see that in reason. And so often a situation escalates because neither of the two parties is able to really see reason and bring reason in such a way that the other can understand. To bring reason without sounding condescending, to bring reason without sounding commanding or forceful or coercive, to bring reason in a fair way. See the change in the world that you want to be. Yeah. Thanks for watching. Cheerio.